2, 1, 2, 1, 2. Testing. 1, 2, 3, 4. Check, check, check. 1, 2, 3, 4. Check, check, check. 1, 2. One, two, 1, 2, 1, 2. Check, 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 check. 1, 2, 1, 2. He was doing that last week too. I don't know why it does that. One, two, 1, 2. Check 1, 2. One, two, 1, 2. Check 1, 2. Testing. 1, 2, 3, 4. Check, check, check. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. Hello. Check, check, check. 1, 2. It's hardly registering here. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. Does that distort it though?
Yep.
Does it distort it?
Mm-hmm. That's good.
Okay. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2.
WIAA, thank you for your cooperation.
Well, good evening, and an absolutely delightful high school football on this Friday. We are in Stevens Point at Gerke Field as the Edgar Wildcats will take on the Stevens Point Pacelli Cardinals. And our pregame show is brought to you by Auto Select, Stevens Point's best choice for auto repairs, maintenance, and tires. Complete auto repair services with locations on Church Street and on Highway 10 East. No matter your automotive needs, look to Auto Select and you're good to go. I'm Tom King. Thanks for joining us here tonight for this matchup between the Wildcats and the Pacelli Cardinals. Pacelli coming in with a record of 1-1. Edgar 1-1 as well, coming off a big win over Stratford last week, 40-6. Carter Butt with 5 touchdowns in that game. We'll recap that in just a bit, but let's take a listen to the national anthem right now. It's high school football coming up. We'll take a break on the Auto Select pregame show and be back with the starting lineups and the opening kickoff after this. You're watching high school football on Zaleski Sports.
When it comes to vehicle maintenance and repairs, Stevens Point knows you can always put your trust in Auto Select. Keeping up with vehicle maintenance is often an inconvenience, but with locations on Highway 10 East and on Church Street in Plover, Auto Select will have you back on the road in no time. From oil changes, check engine lights, brakes, struts, shocks, tires, your vehicle is always in good hands with Auto Select. Quality, dependable automotive care from service experts you can trust in Stevens Point and Plover.
Tom King back here at Gerke Field in Stevens Point. Starting lineup for the Pacelli Cardinals on offense. They'll get the ball back first tonight. Andrew Van Order is their quarterback, a 5'10", 180-pound senior. The running backs tonight, Ethan Coward, 6'2", 185-pound senior, and Logan Mayer, a 5'9", 160-pound senior. The wide receiver, Sean Burnup, a 5'10", 155-pound freshman. Asher Jordan, a 6', 175-pound senior. And up front for the Pacelli Cardinals, it's Mitchell Grover, 6'6", 230-pound junior. Zach Jide, a 6'4", 215-pound junior. At center, Chase Lyons, 5'10", 260-pound junior. Gavin Murray, a 6'2", 210-pound junior. And Eli Berncott, 5'10", 200-pound junior. The tight end is Peyton Fleas, 6'2", 180-pound senior for head coach Drew Nelson. They moved some positions around this week after the offense fumbled the ball 5 times last week in their loss to Brookfield Academy, 40-20. On defense for Edgar tonight, up front it'll be Corey Keppel, the nose tackle, Preston Dahlke and Lucas Stockey, the defensive tackles, and Brett Baumgartner is a defensive end along with Colby Weisenberger. The linebackers, Carter Butt and Jace Affelbeck, and the defensive backs for the Wildcats, Tucker Strite, Maverick Butt, Leighton Schuett, and Tegan Strite for longtime head coach Jerry Sins. Our game is brought to you in part tonight by Mutual of Wausau. Mutual of Wausau Insurance, protecting homes, farms, and businesses since 1875. Visit mutualofwausau.com to find an agent near you. And also brought to you by Felt's Dairy. Felt's Dairy Store is Stevens Point's favorite place for cheeses, ice cream, meat, and more, all grown right here in central Wisconsin. Felt's Dairy Store, food, family, and fun. Maher Water, also one of our great sponsors. We all depend on our water, so let Maher Water Corporation ensure you and your family are in the right hands for clean water. Learn more at maherwater.com. As we mentioned, Pacelli 1-1 coming in. They won their opener back on August 19th, beating Catholic Central here at Gerke Field 54-18, and then dropped their matchup on the road at Brookfield last week 40-20. Edgar, after losing a defensive slugfest with Ellsworth in the opening games, 8-6, a missed 2-point conversion was the difference in that one. They came back and humbled Stratford last week. last Friday night. 40-6 the final in that win over Stratford. Carter Butt had 5 touchdowns rushing in that win. Edgar won the toss and deferred to the second half, so Pacelli will get the football first here. Sun is setting in our eyes to the far side. We are looking east to west here at Gerke Field, and so for about the next half hour, it's going to be a bit of a challenge to see, but we'll do our best to pick up the numbers for you here as the Wildcats and Cardinals square off in this non-conference matchup. Edgar in the Merriwood and Pacelli in the Central Wisconsin Conference. It's going to be Ethan Coward and Andrew Van Order back deep to receive this kickoff. And it'll be Harrison Gravine handling the kickoff duties for the Wildcats, as he has been doing. And we are underway. An absolutely beautiful night. Line drive kick. It's going to go over the head and into the end zone for a touchback. We don't have much of a breeze here tonight, but it is a gorgeous night down on the field. Artificial turf here at Gerke Field, as you can see. This is also the home of the UWSP Pointers, who opened their season with a tough loss on the road against Division I Lindenwood yesterday. So the Cardinals will have the ball first. Andrew Van Order, the quarterback. And you know, Edgar watched that film of the turnovers last week, and they'll be looking to strip the ball every time, possibly time they can from these running backs. High backfield. Man comes in motion. They're going to give it to the deep man in the eye. Now changing direction and getting nowhere. On the carry was Logan Mayer, and he got stopped right away. Maybe a loss of a 1 on that play. Did they give him? They gave him the original line of scrimmage, so call it no gain on the play for Mayer. It'll be 2nd and 10 for the Cardinals. Tight formations, split backfield this time. Wing left. Van Order under center, and they're going to try to sweep it around the left side. Cut back now, and not much there. Good pursuit for the Wildcats by Preston Dahlke, who ranged from the far side to make the tackle on Mayer. And they're going to say a loss of 1 on that play, so call it 3rd down and 11 for the Pacelli Cardinals on this opening possession of the game. Our game day sponsors, U.S. Bank of Stevens Point, Franny's Family Restaurant, Lee Ayers Jewelers, Blinds and Designs by Kelly, Arbuckles, Point Insurance, and Premier Auto. We appreciate their support. They're going to go to the air this time. Play action. Van Order wants to throw. He's got a man. It's incomplete. That would have been no gain, probably a loss, even if he would have caught the football. He was trying to get it to Peyton Flees, and it's incomplete, and it's a punting situation here for the Cardinals. The Edgar defense, who has played 2 very good games, giving up just 8 points to Ellsworth in the opener and 6 points to Stratford last week. So it's going to be hard sledding here for the Cardinals tonight against this Edgar defense. So they're going to punt the ball away. It's a line drive punt over the head of Strite. It takes a Cardinal bounce. Now it's picked up at about the 35-yard line. Strite's looking for some running room, and he's still on his feet. Now he's going to be wrapped up and dropped. That was fortuitous for the Cardinals. It took a bounce over Strite's head, or they would have had Edgar would have had great field position. Instead, they're going to be back inside their own 35-yard line to start this first possession of the game. Well, they're going to give him forward progress to about the 35. And it'll be 1st down for the Wildcats from there. So the Cardinal defense knows what their job is tonight. It's to slow down Carter Butt, one of the best running backs, certainly in central Wisconsin and probably in the state as well. He is just a load. Had 5 touchdowns in last week's game. Tegan Strite under center, offset backfield, wing right. And they're going to try the counter play right away, and it is going to pick up maybe a couple. On the carry was Brock Maurer getting a start here for the Wildcats, and picked up, maybe give him a yard, maybe no gain. Call it 2nd down and 10. Offset backfield behind Tegan Strite once again. Now they're going to pitch it to the deep man, and going to be an offside call against the Cardinals. Free 5 yards for Edgar. So the Wildcats, in their opening possession, using Carter Butt as a decoy, at least on these first 2 plays. They went to Maurer, and that pitch was going to go to Weisenberger. So it's a free 5 yards on the neutral zone infraction. Going to be 2nd down and 5 for Edgar. We are sealed up tight here in the press box at Gerke Field. That's why you don't hear much crowd noise at the game tonight. Man comes in motion. That's Weisenberger. This is Carter Butt. And right up the middle, powering ahead, 1st down yardage and more, carrying a tackler across the 45 to about the 48-yard line, maybe the 49. Pickup of about 8 on that, and a 1st down for the Wildcats. Man split out wide left, offset backfield, wing right for the Wildcats again. And they pitch it to Weisenberger. He's going to try the right side. He's got some running room, cuts it back. It down inside the 45 to about the 43-yard line. Pickup of about 7 or 8 on that for Weisenberger. And it was the tackle made by Eli Bierencott, the 5'10", 200-pound junior for the Cardinals. 2nd down and about 3. Wide receiver to the near side this time, wing right, offset backfield. Straight under center. He wants to throw. Straight drop. They want to go deep. They've got a man behind the defense. It's caught at the 8-yard line into the end zone. It's a touchdown for the Wildcats. And a long pass play completed from Tegan Strite to Leighton Schuett. And a 43-yard touchdown pass. Straight drop. Schuett got behind the defense, and Strite put it right in his hands. And he fell across the goal line with a man draped on him for the touchdown. 6-0 Edgar. $8:27 to play first quarter. They're going to go for 2 points here. Out of the gun, they hand it off to Maurer, that is. No, that's Jace Affelbeck, excuse me. Jace Affelbeck takes it in for the 2-point conversion, and Edgar has the lead here now by a score of 8-0. 8:27 to play first quarter. We'll be back. You're watching high school football on Zaleski Sports.
Heartland Custom Homes is your local custom home builder for over 50 years right here in Plover. We are committed to making the process of constructing your dream home as engaging, efficient, and stress-free as possible. Our panelized construction is ideal for our central Wisconsin climate, and our expertise and workmanship give you the confidence to know that your home is in good hands. Stop in or schedule a meeting to talk about your vision and watch as your design takes shape before your eyes. You deserve the home of your dreams. Let Heartland Custom Homes bring yours to life.
Let your job journey begin at Express Employment Professionals. Find hundreds of employers looking for a candidate like you, all in one place at one time. And let Express Employment help connect you with your future career. With locations in Stevens Point, Wausau, Marshfield, and Medford, you'll find local jobs right in your community, including direct hire and evaluation to hire opportunities. Express Employment specializes in light industrial, skilled trades, professional, and office careers. Begin your job journey today with Express Employment Professionals at expresspros.com.
And we're back here at Gerke Field. Edgar strikes on their first possession, 8-0. The long pass touchdown to Schuett from Tegan Strite. The 2-point conversion from Affelbeck. Our game brought to you in part by Maida. Get your customized uniforms, team shirts, school apparel, and so much more from Maida Custom in Stevens Point. Sports-specific gear, screen printing, plaques, trophies, and custom gift items all available at Maida Custom. So Edgar ready to kick off again. Line drive kick again. This time it's going to be fielded at about the 8-yard line And bringing it ahead across the 20, across the 25, up to about the 27. Decent return for Ethan Cowart. And the Cardinals will start 1st and 10 from their own 27. They went 3 and out in their first possession of the game. Receiver split wide left and right. Offset backfield. Split backfield behind Van Order. They're going to give it to the first man through. Powers ahead across the 30 to about the 31. Coward on the carry. Picked up about 3 on that. 2nd down and 7. Van Order, quick pass off of the flat. It's going to be incomplete. Might have been tipped behind the line of scrimmage. And good coverage out there. He was trying to get it out to Asher Jordan in the right flat. And deflected, I think, just as he threw it. And then the defender was there as well. 2nd down and 7 on the incomplete pass. Make that 3rd down and 7. Wing right, split backfield, Van Order under center. Man comes in motion, and now a mix-up in the backfield, and just as they handed it off, the running back is dropped for a loss. Trying to see who made that stop for the Wildcats. I think that was Carter Budd, who came in from his linebacker spot to make that drop for the loss and setting up another 4th down in a punting situation for the Cardinals. And the punt is a wobbly one off to the right, and this time it takes a Edgar bounce back into Pacelli territory. Mayer, the punter for Pacelli, doesn't stand very deep, and he only takes 1 step as he kicks the ball away. And that time, they didn't get the bounce. Edgar will have great field position in Pacelli territory. We'll take a break, come back with more. You're watching high school football on Zaleski Sports.
The Midstate Technical College Healthcare Simulation Center, in a partnership with Aspirus, is a state-of-the-art interdisciplinary healthcare simulation center. It provides specialized spaces and simulation technology equipped with medium and high-fidelity mannequins and other equipment to create complex healthcare training scenarios. Visit our website at mstc.edu/simcenter.
And we're back here as Edgar, 1st down, pitches it to Carter Butt, tries to get the left side, picks up some positive yardage down inside the 40 to about the 42. That was a fake inside and then a pitch to Butt, who got it around the left corner. Pickup of about 3 on that. 2nd down and about 7. Receiver wide right for the Wildcats this time. Stripe out of the gun with a wing in, 2 backs. He wants to play action. He wants to throw deep again. They've got Schuett behind the defense, and he overshot him. Overthrown by about 3 yards down inside the 5-yard line. Going to be incomplete. And it'll bring up a 3rd down and 7. Edgar likes what they see in their speed with Schuett against the Cardinal defensive backs, and they've tried it twice now. Once hit, once didn't. But Schuett was open both times, getting behind the defense. Strite brings them to the line, wing left. Offset backfield behind him. Now they try the inside handoff, 1st down yardage. As Cardinals had to stay home on Carter Butt getting around the corner. Instead, they gave it inside to Affelbeck. And he picks up the 1st down inside, right at the 30-yard line. Pickup about 8 for Jace Applebeck. 1st down for the Wildcats at the Pacelli 30-yard line. Clock moving, 6:34 to play here, 1st quarter. Edgar leading 8-0. Inside handoff again, and this time the Cardinals had it red. Affelbeck went nowhere. They're going to give him the original line of scrimmage, call it no gain.
Affelbeck, the ball carrier, brought down by WIAA for Pacelli. No gain on the play. 2nd and 10.
Second down and 10 for the Wildcats. Out of the gun, Tegan Strite. Play action, he wants to throw. Drops back, now rolls. He's got a man out in the flat, wide open. That's Carter Butt down inside the 20, the 15, and knocked out of bounds near the 10-yard line. It's going to be a pickup of about 20 on the pass and catch to Carter Butt. Butt just leaked out of the backfield after the fake handoff, and nobody went with him.
First down, Edgar.
It's going to be a 1st and goal from the 10-yard line for the Wildcats. Trips backfield this time for Edgar. It's going to be Butt right up the middle, inside the 5, and into the end zone for the touchdown. Carter Butt gets the score from the 10-yard line. And it's 14-0 Wildcats pending the extra point. Our game being brought to you in part by Point Heating and Cooling, your Lennox dealer in Stevens Point and Plover. With more than 100 years of making your home and business comfortable, call Point Heating and Cooling or visit pointheating.com. Looks like they'll go for 2 again. Ball is marked at the 3-yard line. Or did they change their mind? They're going to kick for it now. They may have to take a timeout unless they really hurry.
Edgar to kick the extra point. Gravine.
They had a long time to get Gravine in there with the Tegan Strite, the holder. The snap is good. Kick is up, line drive, and it's good. And it's 15-0 Edgar. Back in a moment. You're watching high school football on Zaleski Sports.
When you have a house full of kids, your water consumption is through the roof. But when the kids move out, the water usage goes down. But how long are they really gone for? With high-efficiency systems made by WaterCare, Maher Water Corporation can roll with any size-changing families. So call us today so we can help you with those water use issues. The laundry is still up to you.
You're gonna love it. You're gonna love home furniture.
Hi, this is Jill from Home Furniture and Design. Since 1970 and 4 generations, our family has been proudly offering quality furniture like Lazy Boy, Serta, and Amish to Central Wisconsin. We also offer free in-home design with our professionally trained designers to help you create a space that is uniquely yours, whether it's just a sofa or the entire home.
You're gonna love it. You're gonna love home furniture.
West Grand Avenue, Wisconsin Rapids, and Post Road in Plover.
Tom King back here at Gerke Field in Stevens Point. 15-0 Edgar. Both of these teams will be in action next week. The Wildcats have a home game against Rochelle next Friday night, and Pacelli will be on the road at Pittsville in their Friday night matchup on September 8th. Our game brought to you in part tonight by Ag Country Farm Credit Services, a farmer-owned co-op offering a wide array of custom financing and financial services, from loans and leases to crop insurance and tax and records. They have you covered. Contact Ag Country in Stevens Point, Wausau, Marshfield, and Medford. So Harrison Gravine will kick off again for the Wildcats, as it did not take them long to put 2 scores on the board. Here's the kick. High end-over-end kick. It's going to be taken inside the 10-yard line, out across the 15, down near the 20, and then gang tackled. Ethan Cowart got swallowed up by a sea of white and green near the 20-yard line. They're going to give him the 20, and that's where the Pacelli Cardinals will start this possession. 1st and 10 from their own 20.
First down, Pacelli from their own 20. First down, Pacelli.
So the Cardinals haven't been able to do much offensively so far. Let's see if that will change here on this possession. This Edgar defense is just so good. Tough to run against, tough to pass against. Van Order is going to try to hand off. They're going to try to get the left corner. And once again, converging from the backside and dropping the running back for no gain. That was Baumgartner on the tackle as he came from the far side. And it dropped Logan Mayer for no gain as they tried to get it around the left corner. Pacelli has rushed 5 times tonight for a positive 1 yard net. They've also tried 2 passes. Both were incomplete. Van Order's going to operate out of the gun this time with 4 receivers in the formation and 1 running back with him. Man comes in motion. High snap. He wants to throw it on the flat. He's got it, but immediately tackled. The catch was made. But right there to make the stop was Maverick Butt, Carter's younger brother. He's a sophomore. Asher Jordan made the catch for no gain. So it's 3rd down. Actually, they gave him about a yard on that. Call it 3rd down and 9. Van Order, quick drop, wants to throw a little slant pattern. It's complete, and the catch is made. Going to be short of the 1st down, though. They're going to mark him down near, well, it's going to be close depending on where they mark it. Jordan made the catch, picked up about 9 on that. I think they're going to measure. It's going to be close. They gave him the 1st down. That was a pretty good mark for Pacelli right there. I thought he got knocked down about the 29. They gave him the 30-yard line. That's enough for a 1st down. Call it 9 yards on the catch. Nice little slant pattern, nice tight spiral by Van Order that time. So the first down of the game for the Pacelli Cardinals. And they're going to try a quick handoff. That's going nowhere. Peyton, make that Ethan Coward is swarmed under for a loss. Host of white jerseys there, led by Preston Dalkey. Call it a loss of 1. 2nd down and 11. Clock moving, 3:36 to play, 1st quarter. Edgar leading 15-0. Out of the gun, Van Order. Straight drop. He's got time, and now he's going to pull it down, but he's going to be tackled for a loss back at the 25-yard line. Baumgartner got in there on him. Nobody opened downfield, and Van Order had to pull it down and try to run with it. He had nowhere to go. Loss of about 4 on that. And it's going to be 3rd down and 15 for the Cardinals. Split backfield behind Van Order this time. They're going to try to fake. Now they throw it back in the flat, and it's going to be behind a backwards pass. That was a fumble as it fell to the ground and then quickly recovered by Logan Mayer. But it's going to be a loss all the way back near the 15 or 16-yard line. And another punting situation, and Pacelli, that play has put them deep in their own territory now to punt this one away. Edgar will get good field position again. Our game brought to you in part by Culligan Water. Get Culligan Water for only $9.95 a month for the first 3 months. Visit Sterling Culligan Water at CulliganH2O.com. And this time, he got the punt away somehow. Edgar had that one read pretty well. Now Strite's going to field the punt, try to get it around the right corner. Broke 1 tackle, still on his feet now. A flag flies in. Strite's going to go down. There's probably going to be a block in the back there or a hold. I don't know how they got that punt away with Edgar overloading that side. They know that's where the punt's going to go, and the punter's not very deep, and somehow they did not get a hand on that punt. He got it away. Strite caught it on the run, though, and got it around the right corner all the way down inside the 30-yard line, but the penalty's going to mark him back here. Minute 58 to play, 1st quarter, as they'll mark off this penalty against Edgar. They'll mark off the penalty from the Pacelli 30-yard line. All the way back near the 45.
15-yard penalty. Edgar takes over at Pacelli's 45.
Edgar still has the ball in Pacelli territory. They scored rather easily on their first two possessions. Now they've loaded up three receivers, trips right with one wide left. Nobody was out there covering him. Now they get somebody out there. That's Mayer going out to cover him. Instead, they're going to hand it off to Weisenberger. He's got all kinds of running room down the left side, and he's finally going to be dragged down at about the 25-yard line. They spread the field, and that gave Weisenberger lots of room to roam on the left side, and he took it all the way down to the 25-yard line for a pickup of 20 yards on that.
20-yard gain on the play. First down, Edgar.
First and 10 Wildcats at the Pacelli 25-yard line. Two receivers wide right. Strite wants to throw. He's got a man. That's caught by Schuett inside the 20 down near the 16. Leighton Schuett, 6'3", 190-pound junior, and he went up and got that one. Pass was a little high.
Mitchell Grover, the tackle for Pacelli. Gain of 9.
9 on the pickup.
Second and 1.
On the pass, second down and 1 for the Wildcats. Affelbeck and Weisenberger split wide left. Schuett's wide to the near side. Weisenberger in motion. They're going to hand it off. No, Strite's going to keep it. Faked it to Butt. Now he pitches it on the option to Weisenberger, who takes it down inside the 10, down near the 6-yard line, where he's knocked out of bounds at about the 7.
Colby Weisenberger with the carry.
A lot going on in that play. They faked it to Butt up the middle. Then Strite rolled out and ran the option with Weisenberger, pitching it to him at the last moment. Picked up about another 4 or 5 yards after the pitch. And it's going to be first and goal for the Wildcats at their 7-yard line. Strite out of the gun. Butt's back there with him. They pitch it out to Butt. He's going to try the left side. He's got all kinds of running room over there. Nobody on the edge for the Pacelli Cardinals, and Butt takes it in for the 7-yard touchdown run, his second touchdown of the night. And it makes the score now 21-0, Edgar. Our game brought to you in part by Heartland Custom Homes. Heartland Custom Homes is Central Wisconsin's premier home builder for 50 years. Heartland Custom Homes in Plover has kept their mission of building better living for you and your family. Harrison Gravine's going to attempt to kick the extra point here. The Pacelli defense really has no answer so far for this Edgar offense tonight. Now, hard count. One of the Edgar Wildcats moved, but I'm thinking maybe one of the Cardinals jumped off first. A number of the Cardinals jumped off side, but let's see if somebody moved in that Edgar line. It looked like one of the linemen moved, but that was after the Cardinals came across the line. Officials are talking about it. And they're still talking about it. Haven't made a signal yet. Looks like they're... We still don't have a signal made. They're still trying to figure out what it was. About 3 or 4 of the Cardinals jumped offside, and then one of the Edgar Wildcats moved. The question is, did another Edgar Wildcat move that drew them offside? And they're going to say no, it's against the Cardinals. Neutral zone infraction, moves it a yard closer to the end zone for the conversion trial. See if they go for 2 here now. No, they're going to still try to kick it. Snap is down, the kick is up, and the kick is good. Gravine perfect, 2 for 2 on extra points tonight. It's 22-0 Edgar. Back in a moment. You're watching high school football on Zaleski Sports.
Schuda Funeral Home in Stevens Point and Plover is your local, family-owned and operated funeral home providing families with compassionate, individualized, and affordable services when you need it most. The loss of a loved one is a difficult fact of life that Shuta Funeral Home will ensure you won't have to face alone. Shuta Funeral Home will guide you through the process from in-person visitations to creating obituaries and tributes. Pre-planning can also be a great way to ease these topics for your family. Learn more at shutafuneral.com or bring your questions and stop in.
Save during the summer tire event at Sherrill Tire and Service Centers. Up to $150 back on a select set of 4 Goodyear tires. Buy online or mail-in rebate when you use the Goodyear credit card through June 30th at Sherrill Tire and Service Centers. Find your location at SherrillTire.com.
Tom King back here at Gerke Field in Stevens Point. It's all Edgar so far. They lead the Pacelli Cardinals 22-0. Our game brought to you in part tonight by Nicolay Bank, offering personal banking at its best. They have locations in Stevens Point, Wausau, Colby, Medford, Edgar, and Merrill. Learn more at nicolaybank.com.
Annabelle Arnold and Simon Schuett, Megan Peterson, and Reagan Abel.
So the Cardinals will get the ball back here, but they have not been able to do much of anything on offense. A couple of pass completions for Andrew Van Order for 9 yards. And on the ground, a negative 4 yards on the ground net for Pacelli in this one. So positive 5 yards of total offense for the Cardinals so far in this one, with 45 seconds to play in the first quarter. Here's the kick. Shorter one this time, end over end, taken at about the 12-yard line and bringing it ahead across the 25 out near the 30. That's Ethan Coward on the return. And the Cardinals will have it 1st and 10 on their own 30-yard line.
First down, Pacelli.
Just an absolutely gorgeous September 1st for football here tonight. But not so good for Pacelli so far. Edgar leads at 22-0 in the first quarter. They're going to delay the handoff to the deep man, bouncing it outside. Ball came out. He got it back, though, as Logan Mayer tried to get around the corner, and once again, Baumgartner was there for Edgar to make the hit. Ball popped up in the air, but Mayer was able to grab it before he fell to the turf. It's going to be a loss, though, back to the 27-yard line. Loss of 3 on the carry. I think if they're going to do anything here tonight, they're going to have to throw the football, but once again, that's really difficult as well against this Edgar defense. High backfield. And now we're going to get a whistle in the end of the first quarter. 1 quarter in the books, and it's all Edgar. They lead at 22-0. You're watching high school football on Zaleski Sports.
Good day. My name is Ken Hyman, and welcome to Nasonville Dairy here in central Wisconsin, Marshfield, Wisconsin, as a matter of fact. We make a lot of different cheeses. We make cheddar, Colby, Monterey, Farmer's Cheese, Peach Cheese, Quesa Blanca, Quesa de Freer, Seco, Parm, Romano, Asiago, Fontina, Feta Caseri, Caflateri, Cafla Graviera, 20 different flavors of Monterey, as well as making Edam, Gouda, and Munster. And the cheese be with you.
If you're looking for delicious, you've found it at Rock and Roll Cafe in Stevens Point. This family-oriented 50s themed cafe is open 7 to 3 daily with a great diverse menu of American and Mexican breakfast and lunch options. Enjoy dine-in or carry-out 7 days a week and always served quickly, fresh on Stanley Street. Visit rockandroll.cafe and now open on Saturday nights. Try the new Rock and Roll Cafe Bar and Grill on Church Street.
Tom King back here at Gerke Field in Stevens Point as we get set for the start of the second quarter. 22-0 Edgar with the lead. A 43-yard touchdown pass from Tegan Strite to Leighton Schuett. 2-point conversion by Jace Affelbeck. Then a 10-yard run by Carter Butt and a 7-yard run by Carter Butt, with Gravine kicking both extra points, and that accounts for our 22-0 score here at this point. Pacelli has it 2nd down and 13 from their own 27-yard line to begin the second quarter. Van Order under center. Deep man in the eye. Had a little bit of a crease. Got it back to the original line of scrimmage. 3-yard pickup there for Ethan Cowart. And it'll be 3rd down and 10. Receivers left and right. Offset backfield behind Andrew Van Order. Quick drop. He wants to throw it. It's knocked down. Incomplete right at the line of scrimmage. Just a 1 or 2 step drop for Van Order that time, and one of the Edgar defensive linemen pushing his way back into the backfield. Looked like that was Weisenberger coming in from his linebacker spot to get a hand on that one. Van Order 2 out of 5 unofficially tonight for 9 yards. 4th down, another punting situation. Logan Mayer sets up really shallow and tries to punt the same way every time. This time he got it away. Line drive, going to be caught at about the 35-yard line. They run the reverse handoff to Strite, try to get it around the right corner. He's got a lane along the edge and got it into Pacelli territory again across the 50. Let's see where they mark him out of bounds. It's going to be about the 44-yard line. So once again, Edgar will run that reverse or fake reverse on their punt returns when they have the opportunity. They got it to Strite. He was able to get it around the corner and pick up positive yardage down into Pacelli territory at the 44-yard line. And that's where Edgar will begin this possession. 1st and 10. Carter Butt, Colby Weisenberger in the backfield with Strite, who's operating out of the gun this time. Wide receiver, wide left. Strite hands it off to Weisenberger. Big hole along the right side. He's got blockers in front of him. Now he cuts it back and gets it down inside the 25 to about the 23-yard line. Pick up about 19 on that carry for Weisenberger. I've got Weisenberger unofficially for 55 yards on 4 carries so far tonight. And it's a 1st down for Edgar inside the 25 at about the 23-yard line. Straight under center. Straight drop, back to pass. Now he steps up, still has time, throws it a little pop over the top. He got his man. It's going to be a touchdown for the Edgar Wildcats. Jace Affelbeck caught the pass. The defender was in a hard place. He had to decide whether Strite was going to run with the football, so he came up to play the quarterback, and then Strite just threw a little pop fly over the top. Affelbeck caught it at about the 10. He was met at about the 1 and took it into the end zone for the touchdown. $28-0 Edgar as they line up to kick the extra point here. Long snap count here. Kick is up and the kick is good. Harrison Graffine perfect on his extra point tries, and the score now 28-0. We'll take a timeout, come back with more. You're watching high school football on Zaleski Sports.
Customize your next apparel order with Maida Custom Apparel of Stevens Point. Visit us today for custom baseball and softball apparel. Need help with a design? We have you covered. Our highly skilled staff will turn your idea into a reality with great quality screen printing. Or choose from a variety of embroidery options today. Visit us at our physical store or online at maidacustom.com.
At Nicolay Bank, we believe that our hometown communities are the backbone of what makes Wisconsin special. From Crivets to Manitowoc and Algoma to Grand Chute, you see a thriving community with Nicolay Bank working as a partner, acting not as a corporation, but a community. When we serve together with local entrepreneurs and leaders, great things happen. That is our guiding principle. A strong and successful hometown means a strong and successful Wisconsin. We are proud to be a part of that. Nicolay Bank. Real people, real conversations.
Tom King back here at Gerke Field in Stevens Point. Thanks to our game day sponsors once again, U.S. Bank of Stevens Point, Franny's Family Restaurant, Lee Ayers Jewelers, Blinds and Designs by Kelly, Arbuckles, Point Insurance, and Premier Auto. All Edgar so far. Pacelli's going to get the ball back here, but they trail here 29-0. We still have 10:39 to play in the first half. Edgar has scored on every possession, 4 touchdowns so far tonight. And Harrison Gravine will kick it off. Another good kick. Going to be taken at about the 10-yard line on the run by Cowart. Across the 20, tries to bounce it outside. He's going to be tackled at about the 24. On the stop was William Hackle for the Edgar Wildcats. And Pacelli's offense will come out again here. If I'm not mistaken, Pacelli has 1 first down so far tonight. And only 1 play that picked up, actually 2 plays that have picked up positive yardage. Under center, Van Order, right backfield. Pitch to the deep man in the eye. They're trying to get it around the corner. That's Cowart. He's going nowhere. Thrown back for a loss. Actually, broke a tackle at the 20. Got it back to about the 22. Still going to be a loss. He broke the initial tackle at the 20-yard line and limited the loss to 3 yards, or maybe 2. Call it a loss of 2 on the carry. They just don't have the blocking up front to sustain blocks at the point of attack for those deep pitches to the I-man. And there's just no time for him to get around the corner. By the time he gets there, there's a sea of white jerseys waiting for him. 2nd down and 12. Van Order under center. They try a counter this time and maybe got back to the original line of scrimmage. The hole closed quickly. That was Baumgartner on the stop again. Ethan Cowart, the carry, maybe picked up a couple that time across the 20 to about the 21. They gave him 3 on the carry. All right. 3rd down and 9 for the Cardinals from there. Out of the gun, Van Order, handoff. This is Fleas. And he goes nowhere. Maybe got back to the original line of scrimmage. Actually, a loss of about 1 on that. And it's going to be a holding call against Pacelli. That penalty is declined by Edgar, and it'll bring up 4th down. And another punting situation from deep in their own territory. Edgar will get good field position again. So the Edgar reserves might get an early call here in the second half of this one. Now the punt's going to be blocked. They finally got through that time. Baumgartner got in there. Also getting in there for Edgar was Wyatt Klocksheim, a 5'7", 160-pound freshman. And the punter, Mayer tried to punt it right into the back of his blocker because his blocker was just being overwhelmed right on top of him. And Edgar will get the football at the Pacelli 25-yard line. Yeah, that punt formation, you may get away with 1 or 2 of those, but the defense is going to find a way to get in on a punter when he is that shallow. And they almost got it last time. This time they did. 1st and 10 for the Wildcats. A pitch to Weisenberger. He's going to try the left corner, use his speed. He got there, broke a tackle inside the 10, 5, and into the end zone for a touchdown. What a run by Colby Weisenberger. 25 yards, used his speed to get the corner, broke a tackle inside the 10 and took it in, and now we're going to get a penalty flag on the Wildcats, I think for celebrating. One of the Wildcat linemen did a cartwheel as he went down inside the 5-yard line. I didn't see his number, but I'm sure they're going to get a penalty for that. Excessive celebration after Weisenberger took it in from 25 yards out. I'm sure Coach Jerry Sins and his staff will have a conversation with that young man about that. So Colby Weisenberger having a pretty nice night so far on the ground for the Edgar Wildcats. He's caught a touchdown pass, and now he's taken one in on a run. And the penalty will put the extra point try back at the ball's at the 18-yard line. So it's going to be a long extra point try for Harrison Gravine here. $35-0. The score. Ball's going to be marked at about the 24-yard line. So it's a 34-yard extra point try here for Harrison Gravine. He doesn't stand very far behind the ball either. Here's the kick. It looks good. If it's long enough, it is. A 25-yard, 24-yard extra point for Harrison Gravine. Adds on another one. And it is 36-0 Edgar. Back in a moment. You're watching high school football on Zaleski Sports.
You know better when you see it.
All right, 1, 2, 3.
But sometimes it's a little harder to tell what better looks like, and you could use a little help.
Thanks, Mom.
Security Health Plan. Everything you need in a health plan. Everything you'd expect from a good neighbor.
You want a job? You want a career? Farner Asphalt of Stevens Point is hiring. Farner Asphalt of Stevens Point needs laborers, truck drivers, and equipment operators now. Enjoy year-round benefits by calling Farner Asphalt 800-332-3360 to apply, or go to Farner Asphalt. Farner Asphalt is an equal opportunity employer including disability and veterans.
Tom King back here at Gerke Field, one of our great Pacelli sponsors. Stevens Point Orthopedics, proudly providing the central Wisconsin community with orthopedic, sports medicine, and physical therapy services. Stevens Point Orthopedics, world-class treatment, hometown care. Edgar will kick off here with 8:54 to play in the first half, leading 36-0. Gravine, a line drive kick this time. He didn't get much of that one. Bobbled for a moment, but then picked up by Coward. He's going to try to bring it ahead, trying to get it around the right side, and he went nowhere. Knocked down inside the 20-yard line.
Gravine's kick returned by Coward.
And they're going to mark him down at about the 20. Well, let's see where they marked that football. They still haven't marked the ball. They don't have a football out there. The officials threw the one football out, and there isn't a football out there yet. They threw the football out to the far side and didn't get one in from the near side. Now they have one. Pacelli was ready to come up and go on the attack, but no football. Now there's one at the 23-yard line. Actually, at the 18-yard line, excuse me. First and 10 from the 18. Van Order under center. Split backfield. They spin, hand it off. And not much there again. Baumgartner in or make that, let's see who made the initial hit on that for the Wildcats. That was Dalkey again. Also in on the stop, Lucas Stanke. 2-yard pickup. Second down and, well, they gave him about 3 on that. Call it second down and it's 7 here. Van Order wants to work out of the gun. 4 receivers in the formation. He wants to throw. He's got time. Throws it across the middle. Too high. Incomplete. He had a man across the 30. Tegan Strite was there, but the pass was over the head of the intended receiver. Incomplete. And it'll bring up a third down and a long 6, maybe 7 for the Cardinals. Our game brought to you in part tonight by Farner Asphalt. Find your new career with Farner Asphalt, now hiring for laborers, truck drivers, and equipment operators with year-round benefits. Must be 18 to apply. Learn more and apply today at farnerasphalt.com. Out of the gun again. They throw it out. It's complete, and the Coward's going nowhere. He is spun backwards after a short pickup. Baumgartner in on another stop. Carter Butt over there as well. Call it no gain on that completed pass. And another punting situation. Let's see if Pacelli changes their punt formation here, because the last 2 times Edgar got close once and then blocked the last one. I mean, when you punt to the same side every time and you don't take a very deep drop, the defense can just load up that side and come after you. Now, it looks like they're going to have the same formation here. Edgar loads up the left side looking to attack. Now they're going to throw out of that. They're going to throw it deep. It's up. They've got a man. It's going to be intercepted. Tegan Strite picks it off near midfield, bringing it back the other way. And now we're going to get a flag behind the play. That was an accidental block in the back. Strite takes it in for a touchdown, but it's coming back on an accidental block in the back. The strike was already past the man who would have been able to make the tackle. The man who was blocked in the back wouldn't have been able to make the tackle anyway, and it wasn't an intentional block, but it was right in front of the official, and he called it, and that touchdown's coming back. They go for it on 4th and long from deep in their own territory. They throw a long pass, had a man for a moment, but then Tegan Strike got over there and picked it off. The interception will stand. The penalty was post-interception on the block in the back. Flag is at the 38-yard line of Pacelli. I didn't see who it was who got the man. It was almost like he stumbled into his back and then he went down. But the thing is that the guy who was blocked in the back wouldn't have been able to make the tackle anyway, because Strike was already about 6 or 7 yards past him. But the touchdown comes off the board, but Edgar will have the ball. 1st and 10 in Pacelli territory at the 48-yard line. 6:18 to play first half. Strite, new quarterback for Edgar, hands it off, and a new running back as well. Tucker Strite is the quarterback in Maverick, but the running back, and picked up a few yards down near the 45. Call it a pickup of 3 on the carry. 3 yards on the carry for Maverick, but so the reserves for Edgar getting an early call here in the first half of this one as the Wildcats lead comfortably, 36-0. Tucker Strite, sophomore quarterback, also plays defensive back on the other side of the ball. Maverick Butt, sophomore running back, also plays defensive back on the defensive side of the ball. They're going to hand it off to Maverick Butt again. He's dancing inside and picked up positive yardage down inside the 45 to about the 41. Actually, take that back. That was not Maverick Butt. That was Gavin Maurer on the carry. Down to about the 41. Four yards on the carry for Maurer. And it's 3rd down at about 3. Wing left, split backfield behind Strite. He hands it off. This time the Pacelli defense swarms in. The running back was William Hackle that time, and he got swarmed under. Calling that a loss of maybe a yard on that. So Carter Butt, after scoring 5 touchdowns and 144 yards last week, gets basically the night off tonight. He only had 4 carries. He did score 2 touchdowns. 28 yards on 4 carries and 2 scores for Carter Butt, but I would think we will not see him carry the football again tonight. Wide receivers left and right in the punt formation here for the Wildcats. They're going to punt this one. Good punt. High, booming punt, and the catch made. Fair catch inside the 10-yard line at about the 7. And Pacelli will start deep in their own territory. So the Pacelli defense holds the Edgar reserves to a 3-and-out, and we'll get the ball back here with 3:58 to play in the first half. Edgar leading 36-0.
We said we're growing, and we are. Come join the Crystal Finishing family. We're looking for experienced industrial maintenance mechanics, CNC fabricators, all driver positions for our
fabrication, management, customer service, and so much more. Join the Crystal Finishing team and learn more at crystalfinishing.com. So we're waiting for the chain gang to get down and set up. Officials will stop the clock with 3:28 to play here in the first half. Coming up at halftime, I believe we're going to see episode 3 of the Hard Knocks program featuring the Edgar Wildcats. We'll also get you these numbers at some point before the second half starts. A big offensive first half for Edgar here tonight. 2 weeks in a row, the offense has been really good, and the defense has been equally good. They are not giving the Pacelli Cardinals much of any chance to do anything. They're going to mark the ball back. I think there was a penalty against Pacelli here for some reason. They marked the ball back inside the 5-yard line. I didn't see a signal on that. Pacelli will operate out of their own end zone here. They're going to hand it off, and getting out near the 4-yard line, not much there. Baumgartner in again on another tackle. He's having a big defensive night. Ethan Coward on the carry. Call it no gain on the play once again. Second down and 10. Baumgartner's going to come out now, and one of the defensive reserves comes in for Edgar. That's Corey Schilling. Comes into a linebacker spot. Van Order. Counter play, big hole this time for Pacelli out to about the 15-yard line. That's going to be enough for a first down. Coward on the carry, and that time the line opened up a big hole on that counter play. And it's going to be a first down. Pick up about 11 on that. That's the best play of the night so far offensively for Pacelli. Ball marked across the 15-yard line. We're going to get a timeout called here. And I guess we'll take one as well. Timeout on the field. We'll be back in a moment. You're watching high school football on Zaleski Sports.
We said we're growing, and we are. Come join the Crystal Finishing family. We're looking for experienced industrial maintenance mechanics, CNC fabricators, all driver positions for our freight team, as well as skilled and general production. We know the importance of a work and life balance. Our shift options and flexible schedules set us apart. Our pay ranges from $17 to $43 per hour depending on your skill level. We're proud to be a family-owned company that is committed to our community, team members, and the growth of our business. Call or jump on our website to learn more.
Hello, Wisconsin. Phelps Dairy Store in Stevens Point is your spot for family fun, Wisconsin style at the farm. Come have an ice cream or some of their daily made fresh cheese curds while observing the robotic barn milking the cows. Ask for a tour of the farm or let the kids see the cows up close. Various Wisconsin-made dairy and beef products, seasonal decor, and outdoor activities are just the start of the family fun that awaits you at the Phelps Dairy Store, just a half mile from Walmart in Stevens Point. Phelps Dairy Store, food, family, and fun.
And we're back here at Gerke Field. There was an injured player on the field. That's why timeout was called. Asher Jordan coming up limping. I think it might be a cramp. He's walking off gingerly under his own power. They were stretching his leg out, so it's not stiflingly hot here tonight, but I can imagine where there could be some cramping situations happening, and that looks like what that is. Looks like he'll be able to come back at some point. So Pacelli will operate first and 10 from their own 16-yard line. Now they're going to hand it off. Not much there. Actually going to lose a yard or two on that. On the carry for the Cardinals that time was Bryce Flaker, 5'10", 155-pound freshman, getting his first carry of the night. Call it a loss of 1, and it's going to be second down and 11. Ty Schnelly in there at one of the linebacker spots as Edgar works in some of the reserves here with this big lead. They're going to try that counter play again. This time it closed quickly. On the carry was Coward again. Maybe got a yard. The hole closed quickly that time on Ethan Coward. It was Cale Higgins, senior defensive lineman, on the tackle that time for the Wildcats. Minute 43 to play here first half. 36-0, Edgar with the lead. Mason Thornton in it, one of those defensive line spots for the Wildcats here. They're going to try the deep man in the eye and had a little bit of running room. Got it out across the 20 to about the 22, and that's about all. Is that Coward again? I think it was. Yes, Ethan Coward on the carry. Picked up maybe 5 on that, but it's going to be well short of the first down. It's going to be 4th down. They tried to pass out of punt formation the last time they were in this situation. Let's see what they decide to do here. Clock continues to roll here. They're going to go for it on 4th down, try a handoff, and that's going nowhere. Ball stacked up at the 20-yard line. They figure that Edgar's going to get the ball back here, but there's only going to be a few seconds left for them to run plays. Edgar will take over on downs on the Pacelli 20-yard line, but the clock continues to, actually the clock stops now. 32 seconds to play in the first half. Got to believe Edgar's going to just take a knee here and maybe run this out, going to halftime with the big lead. Now they start the clock again. They may not even run a play. Ball's marked at the 21. Tucker Strite, they're going to pitch it to the right side, try to get the corner. Good defense by the Cardinals out there. And didn't allow him to get the corner. Hackled on the carry. Actually, Maverick Butt on the carry, excuse me, I believe. Maverick Butt on the carry. Tried to get around the corner, but there was a Pacelli Cardinal there that stopped that, and that's how this first half is going to come to an end. So, Edgar scored on their first 5 possessions and have built up the big lead here as we go to halftime. It's 36-0 Wildcats. We'll come back with the second half. You can check out the 3rd episode of Hard Knocks featuring the Edgar Wildcats coming up. It's all right here on Zaleski Sports.
Culligan Water delivers. From your first call, to your first sip, to your first soak. Culligan, give us a tap. The only water that comes with a van.
To me, the perfect run is when things start to get tough and I'm trying to keep my pace going and I hit this moment where I just quit thinking about what I'm doing. I've heard surgeons mention that as well, that during their best surgeries, you're kind of in just a pure flow. You know, my goal with patients is to try to help them get back to doing what they want to be doing.
Grassland Dairy Products is your match for an exciting new career today. Go to grassland.com to see the opportunities waiting for you. Browse through careers like CDL truck driver, shipping and receiving, line tech, quality assurance, forklift, maintenance tech, inventory associates, and more. Great compensation, weekly pay, and zero premium, company paid health, dental, and life. Apply now at grassland.com or in person at Grassland Dairy Products, Fairground Avenue, just south of Greenwood.
Heartland Custom Homes is your local custom home builder for over 50 years right here in Plover. We are committed to making the process of constructing your dream home as engaging, efficient, and stress-free as possible. Our panelized construction is ideal for our central Wisconsin climate, and our expertise and workmanship give you the confidence to know that your home is in good hands. Stop in or schedule a meeting to talk about your vision and watch as your design takes shape before your eyes. You deserve the home of your dreams. Let Heartland Custom Homes bring yours to life.
Let your job journey begin at Express Employment Professionals. Find hundreds of employers looking for a candidate like you, all in one place at one time. And let Express Employment help connect you with your future career. With locations in Stevens Point, Wausau, Marshfield, and Medford, you'll find local jobs right in your community, including direct hire and evaluation to hire opportunities. Express Employment specializes in light industrial, skilled trades, professional, and office careers. Begin your job journey today with Express Employment Professionals at expresspros.com. I don't think we can start talking about today's games without talking about the game. It's the 56th edition of Edgar Stratford. You've seen a few of these. We were there last year, and these teams have played in the same division. They've played divisions apart. Now that's 6 Stratford and 7 Edgar. They're 18 miles apart.
And 2 of the best teams in the area for given the size of the schools, just programs. Some people, it's their game of the year.
Whenever these two get together, the stupid phrase, you can throw out the records. But with them, it's true. And you throw out the records when Stratford and Edgar get together. Edgar Football Hard Knocks is brought to you by Security Health Plan. Security Health Plan. Promises kept, plain and simple. Visit securityhealth.org to learn more.
Put in the work, we put in the time. Just go do your job. And the other thing is being fast and physical. Okay? I need to see what I saw in the first scrimmage. Right? I need to see that. I need to see that fire. That we wanted, that get after it factor, right? Like I saw in the scrimmage on the very first thing when you guys were just going absolutely crazy, okay? Because at the end of the day, we have to be more physical than they are, right? Because they're going to come out and be physical. They're going to run the football. They got a good running back. He's going to run downhill. We got to be physical. We got to run the football. We got to cause turnovers. Okay, we got to do all those things that we're pretty dang good at. All right, I know that last week still stings, but that's past. Don't worry about that. Okay, it's Edgar Stratford in 3 hours. Okay, if you have questions, let us know. If you're playing a decent amount, you think, or you are, make sure you finish your stuff that you've got to drink here so that we avoid that stuff. Keep yourself hydrated. Let's go over and just play the best game we can possibly play. Okay, we know we've worked for it. We're prepared for it. Okay, let's go. If you didn't get one and there's some Gatorade lights up here. Shake them before you drink them.
Shake before you drink.
Bonjour, monsieur.
Bonjour.
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 Bonjour, monsieur.
Bonjour.
Très bien, monsieur. Bonjour.
I knew it was coming.
What up? Bonjour.
Perfect. I trust my line. They'll give me some time, and my receivers will get open. I just got to find them, and I'll make some good throws.
Well, I ain't going to be throwing no dots, but I'll be catching some balls, hopefully. Oh, yeah. We'll be getting a lot of sacks, too. Balls and sacks. Here we go. Let's get it.
Carter Butt speaking here. Just excited. Stratford week's always a fun week, and looking forward to kind of bounce back from last week. Rough week, but we practiced pretty hard, and we know what it takes to win. Did it last year, so just looking to do that again.
Hey, listen, man. I ain't got much to say other than we're going to get a dub. We're going to get 13 dubs in a row. I truly believe that, That's it.
All right, words of wisdom from Harry G. I think we just got to wear them down and get after them early. I think if we get after them early, if we're in the lead going into the half, I think they're going to have a hard time bouncing back with a lot of guys going both ways. So I think we just got to wear them down, pound the ball down their throat, and go and get that dub.
I can't wait to get on the road again. On the road again. Going places that I've never been. Seeing things that I may never see again. I can't wait to get on the road again. road again. Like a band of gypsies, we go down the highway. We're the best of friends, insisting that the world keep turning our way and our way.
First and 10, Wildcats at the Tiger 18-yard line opening drive. We're down to 5:15 remaining in the first quarter. Here's a fumble on the play by Butt on the handoff from Strite, and Tigers are singling. They have got it, and the referee singles yes. Here's a fake handoff. Looking, Tubbs is in trouble, and they're going to sack him in the backfield. Here's the snaps. Strike going straight back in the pocket. Screen set up perfectly, completed to Weisenberger. He's down inside the 20 at the 15-yard line. First down. Straight under center. Turns and gives it to Bud. Trying to right side. He cuts it up middle. Touchdown. 3-yard touchdown run. 9:20 remaining here in the first half. Here's a handoff again to Kilkey. This time over the right side. He breaks it across the grain. He's inside the 10. Down the 5. He's dragging him down to the 1-yard line. First and goal for the Tigers. Full horse backfield. Here's Tubbs on the quarterback keeper. And I think he's in the end zone. Touchdown! Here's a handoff right up the middle to Carter Butt. Breaks into the secondary, dragging would-be tacklers down inside the 15-yard line. Here's a handoff to Carter Butt right up the middle. He's inside the 5, got the touchdown. 7-yard touchdown run, Carter Butt. Fake handoff to Kilty. Tubbs rolling outside. He's in trouble. Looking downfield. He throws it, and it's knocked away at the last minute. Good defense by Strite. We're going to have a timeout. Stratford.
We're hungry. We're hungry. Let's go. Every single play. Bring the war. Come on, boys.
Hey, let's go. Hey. Hey.
Are we ready?
Let's go.
Yeah, let's go finish it.
23 carries for 98 yards. We're just in the first half. Soon to be another carry. Shoot. Here's the handoff to Butt. Cuts it back up the middle. And he is in the end zone. Touchdown. 3-yard touchdown run. So the score remained Edgar 20, Stratford 6 with 1:11 here in the first half.
Oh yeah!
I told you.
Oh yeah!
Shaner picks it up around the 16-yard line, tries to get to the right side. Hit quickly and brought down.
Let's go, baby kid. Good start. Boy.
Tigers are going to punt. Brady Berg to punt for the Tigers. Here's a snap over his head. It's down around the goal line, and he lets it drop, and it's covered by the Wildcats at the 1-yard line. They're going to mark it at the 1. Straight up. Under center, hands it to Carter Butt. This time he's over the right side, and he's looking, he's in the end zone.
Stay back, Tucker! Tucker, back! Let's go, baby. Keep it going. Keep it going. There's one in the water. Hey, there's one in the water. That's good. That's good. This flavor is good. You might go around the corner. You want to come in?
All I was going to say at halftime today is, why did we work so hard this
Because it's showing right now. It's showing. It is. It's showing. You just block your tails off. We just keep running. We just keep running. We keep playing defense. Right? Let's go. Let's go. Hey, we got all kinds of guys out here making plays. Keep going. Now again, we're humble in it, right? Like, yeah, we know what we have. We knew what we have. Maybe we didn't play how we wanted to play for the first 5 quarters, but that last quarter, that's us. That's us. We knew that. Okay, you guys knew that all summer long. We knew that. Okay, that's how we play. We block, we feed the guy, and then everybody, plays great D. Coach, hey, listen. Couple things. Number one, like when it comes to the blitzing and stuff, we gotta relax and get just so hard. Right now, they've got to work, right? If they get 4 yards, 3 yards, 5 yards, make them work, because they got to score 3 times.
They're down by 20 points. It's fourth quarter because we're not letting them score in the third, and they start to air it out and open everything up. Let's get some extra DBs in. Otherwise, don't worry about 6 minutes.
Hey, let's just review a few things out of our 43. But the big thing right now is just kind of like make them work.
Read and react.
Read, play football. You guys, we're playing really well. Let's go finish. And the last thing I have to say is this right here. Coach, underline, right freaking here. What is it? Together. That was a quarter of together. That was like the best quarter we could possibly play. Now let's put 2 more together. Right? And then you walk off and you're smiling. It's a whole different feeling than last week. Right? Because I see you guys, today you guys got eyes. We're playing football today. We're playing football today. I don't see those eyes I was listening to last week. I see guys that are hungry and ready to play football. Edgar football. What the heck?
Keep your foot on the gas. Ride the wave. Not too high, not too low. Right here.
Let's go.
Let's go. Hey, finish your game. One more half. Let's go. Right here. Let's go, baby. Let's go.
Tubbs is going to keep it on the keeper, and he's not going to make it. No gain. Matter of fact, he loses the yard. Straight back to pass. Wide open receiver. Caught. Leighton Schuett. All the way down to the Tiger 26-yard line. We got him. Turns and hands it off to Carter Butt. Cuts back against the grain. He's into the free. He has a touchdown. 21-yard touchdown run by Carter Butt. Here's a fake handoff to Kilty. Tubbs is trying to get around the right side, looking downfield, and he's going to be brought down at a loss. Jace Athelbeck with the loss. Straight, still the quarterback. Gives it straight up the middle. He breaks into the clear. It's Weisenberger. Touchdown, Wildcats. 36-yard touchdown run. All right, we're back here live at Tiger Field. Edgar with a 40-6 win over the Stratford Tigers. Head coach Jerry Sims. Coach, your team came out right from the beginning, right from the get-go, and really got after them.
Yeah, it was a totally different game than what we played a week ago. I'm sure, Stratford may have been a little surprised after watching our film. They probably thought, man, these guys are pretty shaky because we looked pretty shaky last week. I just told them after the game, I said, guys, if Ellsworth and Stratford played, it'd be a one-score game. Yet we just got beat last week, and tonight we won pretty big. So obviously we played a whole lot different tonight than we did a week ago. We were a little disappointed with the way we looked last week, and tonight, of course, they're pretty happy with the way they played.
So unofficially, 140-some yards rushing, 5 touchdowns, 2 two-point conversion runs. I guess the big story of the game had to be tonight was the offensive lines, the push they got getting off the ball.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, a lot of the credit goes to, the 3 running backs, me, Colby, and Jace. But a lot of the unspoken heroes are our 5 offensive linemen who work their butts off every day in practice. They're pushed harder than any other position because we expect the most out of them. There's some experience, big, tough dudes. And, a lot of credit, almost all the credit goes to my offensive line. I couldn't do it without them.
Tom King back here at Gerke Field in Stevens Point, getting set to start the second half. Edgar will get the football to begin the second half, leading 36-0. First half, 226 unofficial yards for the Wildcats, 121 on the ground, 105 through the air. Colby Weisenberger led the way with 80 yards unofficially on 5 carries, and Carter Butt had 28 yards on 4 carries. And 105 yards through the air. Weisenberger caught a 23-yard touchdown pass. Leighton Schuett, 2 catches for 62 yards unofficially and a touchdown. And Carter Butt had 1 catch for 20 yards. For Pacelli, not much doing. 13 rushing yards, 9 passing yards, 22 yards of total offense unofficially for the Cardinals in this first half of football. 23 yards for Ethan Coward on the ground, leading the way for Pacelli. Our game being brought to you in part tonight by Home Furniture. Turn your house into a home and shop Home Furniture. Find many top brands of beds, sectionals, recliners, sofas, and so much more, all at a family-owned discount furniture store. Shop Home Furniture, Grand Avenue in Wisconsin Rapids and Post Road in Plover. Pacelli ready to kick the ball off here. Edgar has 3 men deep. We'll see a lot of the reserves for Edgar. No sense in getting your starters banged up if you don't have to, leading 36-0. They've got a big matchup with Rosholt next week. Now a short kick is going to be picked up at about the 35-yard line. And Edgar will have the football at about the 37. Hackle picked it up for Edgar. And so the Wildcats will go on offense with many of their reserves on the field. Actually, it looks like they're going to start with their starters back out there. Tegan Strite is in the huddle. Schuett's out there. Carter Butt's out there. Colby Weisenberger's out there. Baumgartner's out there. So they're starting with their first team offense here to begin this second half of football. Offset backfield. Delayed handoff. This is Butt. Puts his head down across the 40 and out to about the 42-yard line. So Carter Butt will run the first play of the second half. Jerry Sins, I would imagine, wants his team to work on their wind and play more than what they played in the first half. They had short fields. That's why they only had 226 total yards of offense. They scored 5 touchdowns, but were operating on short fields much of the time. Carter Butt picked up 5 there. And it's going to be second down and a long 5, maybe 6 for the Wildcats. Strite wants to throw. He's got a man. That's Schuett. He catches it, breaks a tackle, first down yardage and more down the far sideline. 1 man to beat to the end zone, and he is going to get there for a touchdown. 59-yard touchdown pass and catch from Tegan Strite to Leighton Schuett. It was just a little pass of about 4 or 5 yards. On the right side, Schuett stiff-armed 1 man and then had to outrace 2 down the far sideline. He was able to do it and get the touchdown for the Wildcats, and it's 42-0. Ravine will line up to kick the extra point here. He's been perfect on 4 of them so far. This one is up, and this one is good. Ravine hits another one, and it's 43-0 Edgar. Back in a moment. You're watching high school football on Zaleski Sports.
The Midstate Technical College Healthcare Simulation Center, in a partnership with Aspirus, is a state-of-the-art interdisciplinary healthcare simulation center. It provides specialized spaces and simulation technology equipped with medium and high-fidelity mannequins and other equipment to create complex healthcare training scenarios. Visit our website at mstc.edu/simcenter.
When you have a house full of kids, your water consumption is through the roof. But when the kids move out, the water usage goes down. But how long are they really gone for? With high-efficiency systems made by WaterCare, Maher Water Corporation can roll with any size-changing families. So call us today so we can help you with those water use issues. The laundry is still up to you.
Tom King back here at Gerke Field in Stevens Point. Our game is brought to you in part tonight by Rocky Rococo's. For your next catering, birthday party, family night out, or just lunch on the move, make it delicious, cheesy, Chicago-style deep dish slice from the one, the only Rocky Rococo's in Stevens Point. Also by Wood Street Rentals. No matter the job, big or small, look to Wood Street Rentals to get the equipment you need to get the job done, offering a wide range of equipment needs and delivery to any job site. Look to Wood Street Rentals in Stevens Point for all of your equipment needs. Here's Gravine's kick, high end over end. It's going to be taken on the run at about the 15-yard line by Cowart out to the 25, and he's going to be dropped there, pushed back a yard or two. On the stop for the Wildcats was Gavin Maurer. So Pacelli gets the ball back here. 1st and 10. Ball's going to be marked at about the 18-yard line, between the 18 and 19-yard line of the Cardinals. Offset backfield. Here comes a blitz. They're going to give it to Cowart, and he's going nowhere. Stonkey and Baumgartner in there again for the Wildcats. Second down and 11 here for the Cardinals. Van Order hands it off. Quick hitter inside. Positive yardage on the ground. Zane Phyllis, I think, is the ball carrier. That 23. Actually, Flaker, the ball carrier. 22, not 23. Bryce Flaker on the carry. Picked up positive yardage, 3 yards or so, maybe 4. Second carry of the night for Flaker. And it's 3rd down and 7. A long 7, maybe 8 for the Cardinals here. And they're going to hand it off again. The hole closed quickly, getting it out to about the 29-yard line, well short of the first down. That's Cowart on the carry again. Picked up maybe 2 on that, but well short of the first down. Our game brought to you in part tonight by Fleet Farm. Find deals on everything for your four-legged friends at Fleet Farm. Check out the huge selection of treats, toys, and food for your dog or cat. Shop and save on top brands like Purina, Science Diet, Tidy Cats, and more. Get everything you need in one stop and get it all at Fleet Farm. Punting situation here. Here comes a big rush. They're going to try to throw for it. Carter butt in on the attack, and he's able to get the pass away. It's going to be close to the first down. Depending on where they mark the football, they might have picked it up on a fake punt. Carter Butt was a little bit late in getting to the and it's going to be a first down out near the 35 for the Pacelli Cardinals. 4th down and a long 7, and they picked it up. A rare positive big play for the Cardinals here tonight. Gives them a fresh set of downs. 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line. They're going to hand it off. This is Cowart again, and he's going nowhere. Wrapped up and dropped. That was Weisenberger, I think, in on the initial hit. Also in on the stop for Edgar was Jace Affelbeck. Call it no gain, and it's going to be 2nd down and 10. Cheese Pleasers in Bancroft, one of our great sponsors, a local hidden gem filled with all the finest cheeses, snack sticks, cheese curds, and cheese trays. For Wisconsin's finest cheese, stop at Cheese Pleasers right off I-39 in Bancroft. High backfield behind Van Order this time. They're going to give it to the deep man in the eye. That's Cowart. He tries the right side and left side and spins away for some positive yardage out near the 40. Baumgartner in on the stop once again. Call it 4 on the pickup for Cowart that time. But it's going to be 3rd down and about 6. Clock is rolling, 5:50 to play here, 3rd quarter, 43-0 Edgar. The Wildcats get Rosholt at home next week. Pacelli goes on the road to Pittsville. Van Order hands it off, and this time Cowart gets dropped in the backfield. That was Affelbeck again, just slicing in there from his linebacker spot and dropping Cowart for a loss all the way back to about the 36-yard line. So you pick up 4, and then you lose 4 on the next play. Call it 4th down now and about 9. They went for it last time. I would imagine they'll do it again. What do they have to lose? Down 43-0. Van Order under center this time. Straight drop, quick drop, throws a slant too high. It's going to be picked off, tipped and then picked off by Tegan Strite, and he'll just run it out of bounds near the 40-yard line of Pacelli, and Edgar will be in business. Now we're going to get another penalty flag after the play. They're going to call excessive celebration again, unsportsmanlike conduct against the Wildcats. Tegan Strite picked that ball off after it was tipped and carried it out of bounds near the Pacelli bench. And then a flag flies in, and it's going to be another unsportsmanlike conduct call against the Edgar Wildcats. Jerry Sins is not going to be happy with his team about that. That's twice tonight that they've been called for excessive celebration after a play and unsportsmanlike conduct the call. So they'll mark them back into their own territory at about the 44-yard line. You can get away with that stuff in a game where you have a 43-0 lead, but in a tighter ball game, say when they play Colby later this year, that's not going to fly. Here's a pitch. They're going to try to get it around the right side. Running room and more on the way down the far sideline and cutting it back, staying on his feet all the way to the end zone for the Edgar Wildcats. It's William Hackle taking it the distance. That's going to be a 56-yard touchdown run for backup running back William Hackle. Once he busted that outside, he had one man to beat. He cut it back in at about the 10-yard line and broke an arm tackle and took it into the end zone. $49-0 the score. And I've got to believe that's the longest run of Hackle's varsity career, so he's going to be really happy about that one on the sideline, I would imagine. Now, a new kicker is going to attempt this extra point. It's going to be good. On the kick for the Wildcats was Brock Maurer, and the kick is good, and it's 50-0 Edgar. Back in a moment. You're watching high school football on Zaleski Sports.
You're gonna love it. You're gonna love home furniture.
Hi, this is Jill from Home Furniture and Design. Since 1970 and 4 generations, our family has been proudly offering quality furniture like Lazy Boy, Serta, and Amish to Central Wisconsin. We also offer free in-home design with our professionally trained designers to help you create a space that is uniquely yours, whether it's just a sofa or the entire home.
You're gonna love it. You're gonna love home furniture.
West Grand Avenue, Wisconsin Rapids, and Post Road in Plover.
Shuta Funeral Home in Stevens Point and Plover is your local, family-owned and operated funeral home providing families with compassionate, individualized, and affordable services when you need it most. The loss of a loved one is a difficult fact of life that Shuta Funeral Home will ensure you won't have to face alone. Shuta Funeral Home will guide you through the process from in-person visitations to creating obituaries and tributes. Pre-planning can also be a great way to ease these topics for your family. Learn more at shutafuneral.com or bring your questions and stop in.
Tom King back here at Gerke Field, 50-0 Edgar. Our game brought to you in part tonight by the Rock and Roll Cafe. Treat the whole family to breakfast or lunch at the Rock and Roll Cafe. Mexican and American dishes cooked to perfection daily on Stanley Street in Stevens Point. So Harrison Gravine will line up to kick this one off. After the 56-yard run by William Hackle. 2 touchdowns of over 50 yards here in the second half for the Wildcats. Here's the kick. Good one. Line drive kick taken at about the 10-yard line by Cowart. Brings it across the 20. Now flags fly in from a couple of different spots. Cowart's dumped down at about the 27 or 28-yard line, but let's see what the flags are about. Probably going to be against Pacelli on an illegal block. Clock will continue to roll while they sort this out, as we're in a running clock situation. Express Employment, one of our great sponsors. Express Employment Professionals has relationships with all the local businesses and job openings. Call or stop in at Express Employment to find the right career path for you. And also Spectrum Benefit Solutions, with offices located throughout central Wisconsin. Spectrum Benefit Solutions, your group benefits provider for health, dental, accident, and life insurance. Spectrum Benefit Solutions works with hundreds of clients of all sizes to help you attract and retain the best employees. Find Spectrum Benefit Solutions on Facebook to get started. Ball marked back to the 20-yard line, and the penalty against the Cardinals. Van Order brings the Cardinals to the line here. And they're going to hand it off. Not much there, maybe a couple falling forward. That's going to be Cowart on the run again. Number of Wildcats in on the stop, including Ty Schnelly. Pickup of 2 on the carry for Cowart that time. Call it 2nd down and 8. Cardinals come to the line, trying to cross midfield for the first time tonight, and they haven't been close. Now they hand it off to Cowart again across the 25 and dragged down at about the 28. Brockmauer in there. Kenan Van Ornum, a freshman defensive back, in there on the stop as well. Some of the reserves are in there. Kaysen Ristow, junior, defensive lineman, is in there. Austin Jacobs, senior defensive lineman. Going to be 3rd down and about 2 for the Cardinals here. Quick hitter, and that went nowhere. The handoff wasn't clean, and that allowed the Edgar defensive lineman to get in there and make the stop in the backfield. On the stop for the Wildcats was Austin Jacobs, and stuffed that one. And it's going to be 4th down and about 3 now. Maybe 2. Call it no gain on the play. So 4th down and 2 as the clock moves down here toward the end of the 3rd quarter. We're in running time. That's why these quarters are going to go quick here in the second half. Edgar up big, 50-0. Van Order gives it to Cowart. They try the left side. Is he going to get there? Fights for second yardage and not going to get there. Going to be short of the 30-yard line, I believe. And Edgar should take over on downs here. Cowart fought for extra yardage, but he's going to come up short, and the Wildcats will take over on downs as the ball will be marked short of the 30-yard line. And the Wildcats will get a short field again. The ball marked at the 29-yard line of Pacelli. And that's the end of the 3rd quarter. We'll take a break and come back with more. You're watching high school football on Zaleski Sports.
Save during the summer tire event at Sherrill Tire and Service Centers. Up to $150 back on a select set of 4 Goodyear tires. Buy online or mail-in rebate when you use the Goodyear credit card through June 30th at Sherrill Tire and Service Centers. Find your location at SherrillTire.com.
Good day. My name is Ken Hyman, and welcome to Nasonville Dairy here in central Wisconsin, Marshfield, Wisconsin, as a matter of fact. We make a lot of different cheeses. We make cheddar, Colby, Monterey, Farmer's Cheese, Peach Cheese, Quesa Blanca, Quesa de Freer, Seco, Parm, Romano, Asiago, Fontina, Feta Caseri, Caflatiri, Cafla Graviera, 20 different flavors of Monterey, as well as making Edam, Gouda, and Munster. And the cheese be with you.
Tom King back here at Gerke Field in Stevens Point as we're get set to begin the fourth quarter. It's been all Edgar here tonight, leading the Cardinals 50-0 in this one. 5 touchdowns in the first half. 43-yard touchdown pass from Tegan Strite to Leighton Schuett. 10-yard touchdown run for Carter Butt. A 7-yard touchdown run by Carter Butt. Then Strite hit Colby Weisenberger with a 23-yard touchdown pass, and then Weisenberger took one in from 25 yards on the ground. And in the second half, a couple of big plays for scores. Strite to Schuett again, 59 yards for a touchdown, and then a 56-yard run by William Hackle. And now Edgar's got the ball back, 1st and 10 on the Pacelli 30-yard line. Handoff inside, and that's going nowhere. Stopped by the Cardinals at about the 30. Making the stop for Pacelli there was Chase Lyons. Edgar's got some reserve running backs in the game. And they've got a different quarterback in there as well. Let's see. They've got Maverick Butt, William Hackle in there in the backfield. And they're going to hand it off inside. Big hole, and down inside the 25 to about the 19, or 24. That's Maverick Butt. Quarterback is Tucker Strite. Ball marked at the 24-yard line on the run by Maverick Butt. Pickup of about 5 on that. Second down and 5 for the Wildcats. Tight formation. I would imagine they'll keep it on the ground here, and they will. And it's going to be a counter play, handoff, and Hackle fighting for yards inside the 20. Got it down to, the 19. And that's going to be enough for a first down, I think, depending on where they mark it. It is a first down for the Wildcats just inside the 19-yard line on the run by William Hackle. Our game brought to you in part tonight by Pacelli Panacea. That's coming up next weekend, September 8th through the 10th. Be sure to stop in at Pacelli Catholic High School for carnival rides, live music, food, and more. Visit PacelliCatholicSchools.com/Panacea for all the details. Edgar to the line, 1st and 10. Handoff inside to Hackle. Tries to spin away. He's taken down at about the 15. Eli Bierencott on the stop for the Cardinals. Second down and 6 for the Wildcats as they will move to 2-1 after tonight's game and face a big home matchup with Rochelle next Friday night. We'll have that for you here on Zaleski Sports. Split backfield behind Tucker Strite. He's going to keep it himself, roll around a designed run for Strite. Got pushed out of bounds near the 11 or 12-yard line. Going to be short of the first down. That was a designed run for the quarterback, Tucker Strite. And they're going to say he went out at about the 12. It's going to bring up a third down and maybe 3. Strite under center, wing right, split backfield. They hand it off to Maverick Butt, tries to cut it back and got knocked down near the 10. He's going to be close to the first down, but maybe a little short, depending on where they mark it. It is going to be short of the first down. They're going to mark him short of the 10-yard line. It's going to be 4th and a long yard, maybe 2. Taking a long time in the huddle here. Now they come to the line. Wide receiver split wide to the near side. Quarterback keeper, and we're going to get a flag flying, and that's going to be illegal procedure against Edgar. That'll mark him back. Somebody jumped early. So a penalty called against the Wildcats here. Our game brought to you in part today by Par 4. Come to Par 4 Bistro in Wapaka for a wonderful dining experience with a full menu of delicious options. Perfect for date nights, family night out, or your next get-together. Come to Par 4 Bistro, Highway 54 in Wapaka. Going to bring up a fourth down now and about 7. And they're going to hand it off to Maverick Butt. He went nowhere, got wrestled down hard and early by Bierencott. Eli Bierencott was in the backfield all over Maverick Butt, and the Pacelli defense stiffens with the help of a penalty, and Edgar will turn the ball over on downs. Pacelli gets the ball back here with 7:10 to play. Running clock, 50-0 is the score, but the Pacelli Cardinal offense will come back on the field here. And it is still Andrew Van Order at quarterback as they come to the line. Coward still in the backfield. Edgar late getting one of their linemen on the field. And they're going to try the inside handoff. Coward got a few up near the 19-yard line. Maybe 2 on the carry for Ethan Coward. It's going to be 2nd down and 8. They gave him 3, so call it 2nd down and 7 for the Cardinals. Tight formation. They're going to hand it off to Coward again. Powered across the 20, still moving out near first down yardage. Going to be a little bit short, I think. They're going to mark him down at about the 25-yard line. It's going to be about a yard short of the first down. Ethan Coward's been the go-to guy for most of the night for the Pacelli Cardinals on the ground. 21 carries unofficially for Coward tonight. Not a whole lot to show for it against this tough Edgar defense. Inside handoff, first down and more for Pacelli there out near the 30-yard line. Quick hitter that time. And on the carry was Bryce Flaker.
First down, Pacelli.
So it's a first down for Stevens Point Pacelli at their own 30-yard line. Clock moving down under 5 minutes to play. Van Order wants to throw. Has time, throws, he's got a man, overthrew him. The defense closed quickly. The intended receiver was Sean Berna, I believe. Incomplete out near the 45-yard line, a little high. Berna got one hand on it but couldn't bring it in. There were a couple of defenders closing on him quickly. Going to be 2nd down and 10. Back to the line they come. Deep man in the eye, and he's going nowhere. One of the Edgar frontmen got in there quickly. On the stop, I believe that was Cale Higgins. Cale Higgins got in there and nailed Coward in the backfield back at about the 27-yard line. Swiderski. SC Swiderski is one of our great sponsors, and SCS Apartment or Home is almost certain to be where you want to live, work, and play all throughout central Wisconsin. Also in the Chippewa Valley and the Fox Valley. No matter where you live, look to SC Swiderski to make you feel right at home. Cardinals back to the line facing a 3rd down and 13. And they want to throw. Van Order throws it back. And to Coward in the backfield, and he's going to be swarmed under. They just don't have the blocking to sustain that kind of play. It takes a long time for that play to set up, and the front line for Pacelli just can't hold out the Wildcat defense long enough to let that develop. And thrown for a loss back at about the 23-yard line. As we go under 3 minutes to play in the game. Nasonville Dairy postgame show will be coming up. We'll also get down on the field, talk to Edgar head coach Jerry Sins and a player of the game as well. And the punt is away. It's a short wobbler, going to be hitting the ground and taking an Edgar bounce back inside to Pacelli territory, and then Edgar's going to fall on the football at about the 42-yard line of the Cardinals. So Edgar with a short field again in Pacelli territory, but only 2.5 minutes left, or under 2.5 minutes left in the game. Shuta Funeral Home is one of our great sponsors, a local family-owned and operated funeral home committed to serving families with compassionate, individualized, and affordable funerals in both Stevens Point and Plover. Let their caring staff be a source of strength in your time of need. That's Shuta Funeral Home. Edgar to the line. And the handoff to Hackle. Hackle takes it down inside the 40 to about the 39. Pickup of about 3. Second down and 7. They're going to keep it on the ground, hand it off again. Breaking tackles. Down near the 30-yard line. That's going to be a first down for the Wildcats. On the carry was Brock Maurer. And they can move the chains and maybe run 1 or 2 more plays, and that's going to do it here tonight. Wildcats come to the line. Maybe 2 plays left to call. They'll keep it on the ground. Inside handoff. That's Maurer again. Gets it down to about the 25. Pickup of about 5 for Brock Maurer. And they'll huddle up and maybe run 1 more play. Maybe not. Looks like they're going to let the clock run out here. And that is going to do it here tonight. It was all Edgar from the opening whistle. And they get the win here tonight by a score of 50-0. We've got the Nasonville Dairy postgame show coming up. Nasonville Dairy, your fresh cheese curds headquarters, made daily. Get your cheese curds at Nasonville Dairy in Marshfield, Curtis, or NasonvilleDairy.com. We'll take a timeout, come back and give you the stats from this one, and then we'll get down on the field with Jerry Sins and a player of the game as well. All coming up here on Zaleski Sports.
Good day. My name is Ken Hyman, and welcome to Nasonville Dairy here in central Wisconsin, Marshfield, Wisconsin, as a matter of fact. Nasonville Dairy actually goes back to 1885. We are the oldest plant in Wood County. When our father brought us here in the early 1960s, we ran 7,500 pounds of milk a day. We now run 1.8 million pounds of milk a day. We buy dairy milk from 200 dairy farmers here in central Wisconsin, produce it, and ship it all over the world. We make a lot of different cheeses. We make cheddar, Colby, Monterey, Farmer's Cheese, Peach Cheese, Quesa Blanca, Quesa de Fury, Seco, Parm, Romano, Asiago, Fontina, Feta Caseri, Caflatiri, Cafla Graviera, 20 different flavors of Monterey, as well as making Edam, Gouda, and Munster. This has allowed us to go to a lot of different countries. Our furthest accounts are now in China, Japan, Canada, Saudi Arabia. We do ship to Mexico, as well as a number of other places throughout the world. This is what we call Cheese Making 101. We tried to walk you through the cheese plant today, and we're in hopes that you see our people, what they're doing, and the amount of work that goes into producing the products that we hope you enjoy. We make a lot of different cheeses. We make cheddar, Colby, Monterey, Farmer's Cheese, Pizza Cheese, Quesa Blanca, Quesa de Fir, Seco, Parm, Romano, Asiago, Fontina, Feta Caseri, Cafetieri, Cafla Graviera, 20 different flavors of Monterey, as well as making Edam, Gouda, and Munster. And the cheese be with you.
And we're back here at Gerke Field in Stevens Point as Edgar rolls over Stevens Point Pacelli tonight by a score of 50-0. Let's recap some of the stats for you. For Pacelli, not much to talk about. 31 total yards of offense unofficially, just 9 rushing yards net in that second half to go along with 22 in the first half. The Edgar defense overpowering tonight against this Pacelli offense. For Edgar, they put 386 total yards of offense on the board unofficially, 101 yards rushing in the second half, along with that 159-yard touchdown pass for 160 total yards in the second half to go along with their 226 in the first half. As far as the scoring goes, Edgar got on the board on their first 5 possessions. A 43-yard touchdown pass from Tegan Strite to Leighton Schuett, a 2-point conversion to Affelbeck, and it was 8-0. A 10-yard run for Carter Butt. The extra point was good, 15-0. A 7-yard run for Carter Butt. Extra point good, 22-0. Then a 23-yard touchdown pass from Strite to Colby Weisenberger. The extra point was good. 25-yard touchdown run for Weisenberger after that, and it was 36-0 at halftime. Second half started, 59-yard touchdown pass from Strite to Schuett. The extra point was good, 43-0, and then a 56-yard run for William Hackle finished the scoring. The extra point made it 50-0. With the victory, Edgar goes to 2-1 on the year. They're back home against Rosholt next Friday night, and with the loss, Pacelli drops to 1-2, and they will be on the road next week at Pittsville. I'm going to get down to the field and try to hook up with Edgar head coach Jerry Sins and also find a player of the game to be in the house tonight. We'll do that in just a bit here on Zaleski Sports.
Save during the summer tire event at Sherrill Tire and Service Centers. Up to $150 back on a select set of 4 Goodyear tires. Buy online or mail-in rebate when you use the Goodyear credit card through June 30th at Sherrill Tire and Service Centers. Find your location at SherrillTire.com.
Good day. My name is Ken Hyman, and welcome to Nasonville Dairy here in central Wisconsin, Marshfield, Wisconsin, as a matter of fact. We make a lot of different cheeses. We make cheddar, Colby, Monterey, Farmer's Cheese, Pizza Cheese, Quesa Blanca, Quesa de Fir, Seco, Parm, Romano, Asiago, Fontina, Feta Caseri, Cafetieri, Cafla Graviera, 20 different flavors of Monterey, as well as making Edam, Gouda, and Munster. And the cheese be with you.
If you're looking for delicious, you've found it at Rock and Roll Cafe in Stevens Point. This family-oriented 50s themed cafe is open 7 to 3 daily with a great diverse menu of American and Mexican breakfast and lunch options. Enjoy dine-in or carry-out 7 days a week and always served quickly, fresh with a smile. For the full menu and more about this local Stevens Point gem on Stanley Street, visit rockandroll.cafe. And now open on Saturday nights. Try the new Rock and Roll Cafe Bar and Grill on Church Street.
All right, we're back here on the Nasonville Dairy postgame show with Edgar head coach Jerry Sins. Well, you took it to him from the opening whistle. Not much to complain about in this one, except maybe the 2 unsportsmanlike conduct penalties, but everything else worked pretty well.
Yeah, we played, well from the start. After the Stratford game, we knew that there was possibility of a letdown, and of course, kind of guarding against that. And I thought the kids came out, and played pretty hard, especially in defense early, and got things going. And of course, then we got to play, everybody on the team, which was fun. It's always fun, and so yeah, it was a good win.
But even early in the game, you were able to get Carter kind of a break. He did score the 2 touchdowns, but you got other guys involved tonight as well.
Yeah, that was kind of the game plan. He carried a lot during the Ellsworth and Stratford game, so tonight our plan was that, he's not going to carry very much, and you other guys be ready to carry the ball.
Talk about the defense a little bit. Just an outstanding performance. I think I had him unofficially for under 30 yards of total offense tonight for Pacelli. Your defense just was outstanding.
Yeah, we've been getting different guys in there. We've been switching back and forth from a 43 to a 34, and we're learning the 34 better. We kind of went to that at the beginning of this year. And, I think they're rounded into shape more now, figuring out which guys can play what positions best and so on.
Well, congratulations on this one. Look forward to Rochelle next week.
Okay, thank you very much.
Let's bring in Colby Weisenberger now. Obviously, with Carter Butt on the team, you're not going to see the ball a lot. But tonight you got the ball a little bit and you made him pay.
Yeah, he's just so good. It takes the pressure out of everybody else. The O-line played amazing today. Just good game.
Talk about that touchdown pass that straight through to you along the sideline down there. That was a really nice play.
Down here?
Yeah.
I think that was Leighton Schuett.
Oh, excuse me. I got the wrong one. We'll talk about you caught one, though, right?
I think so, yeah.
I had you down for one,
yeah.
and you ran for one. So getting involved in the offense is big for you.
Yeah, I just do my job, try to do the best I can, and yeah.
How about the defensive side of the ball? You guys were outstanding tonight, all over the field. Didn't give him many running lanes, and for 3 straight games now, the defense has been outstanding.
Yeah, we knew that they had a lot of yards coming in this game, so we just tried to shut them down, and we did.
All right, you know how the house works?
Yep.
What's up there?
I'm Colby Weisenberger, and I'm in the house.
Wrap things up here tonight from Gerke Field in Stevens Point. It was all Edgar. Final score 50-0. This is high school football on Zaleski Sports.
Point. Visit us today for custom baseball and softball apparel. Need help with a design? We have you covered. Our highly skilled staff will turn your idea into a reality with great quality screen printing. Or choose from a variety of embroidery options today. Visit us at our physical store or online at madeacustom.com.
Well, that